Hello everyone, it's System, and this is AstroBlock. Hope you're all well, have an amazing day. I myself am, well, I guess I'm having a pretty good one. So, in between episodes, I did a bit of stuff, did a little bit of quest, a little bit of processing. I cleaned up this room a little bit, so yeah, it's a little more organized, definitely. And I guess I moved stuff around a tiny bit, not really, but I got stuff moved around just to make a little more room, because this place was just getting out of control, quite frankly. So I went ahead and did that, I got that done. I also went ahead, you can see here, and craft a bunch of stuff up, I guess, in my inventory. I was going ahead and doing some of the quests here, which are just simple crafts, right? So I went ahead and did the magnet, I did the Danknol, inventory, survivalist generator, and I did the next step of that as well, which I believe is over here. I did the inventory furnace generator, so I got that one done. Also went ahead and did the phaser, because, yeah, I won't use it, but we need it. I'll have to do the other two at some point, too. The sniper is actually pretty good, but this one is hands down the best, so I'm just going to stick with that. We'll go over them real quick, though. This one, too, I didn't really mention yesterday. It can actually be worn as a bauble, so you can actually put it in any of the bauble slots, so that's pretty cool. Also, the magnet can, so I have that in there. Just a simple magnet, pretty cool. You can just kind of change the settings with V, so that kind of turns it off, but it still can be kind of used manually. So if I kind of throw that, then just right-click, fly right to me, and just a pretty cool little item. And yeah, you just keep it as bauble, and as blocks are broken, they'll fly right to you. Oh, you can also, I believe, set a shift and right-click. Yeah, blacklist, whitelist, all that stuff. So if you want to only pick up certain things or not pick up certain things, you can set it with that. So that is pretty cool. But let's get that back there. Also made the, which one here? Flux saw. It's just a saw, man. We don't need it. And that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that there. Danknol, cool little item. I don't usually use it myself, but it's just a null. So basically what that means, it can hold a certain amount of items. So it's up to 2 stacks with the first level of Danknol. And after that, if it gets more, say, cobblestone right now, it'll void it off. It'll destroy it. Just makes it so you can keep a certain amount of things. And, you know, not more than that. You can also kind of place the same blocks kind of in the world just by doing that. You know what I mean? Right-clicking. And you kind of shift and wheel scroll to go between the blocks that are actually in it. So useful little item. You can actually use it as almost like a backpack, which is a bonus. So that's definitely a thing. Then I went ahead and made the inventory furnace generator, which is basically just a generator that powers your stuff in your inventory. So pretty neat little item here. You can shift and right-click, and that turns it on, I believe. And then you can right-click with it, and you can put the fuel in. Now, there's upgrades you can give it where it'll pull, I think, fuel from your inventory. I'm not sure how that works. Does it do that automatically or not? Does not look like it. But anyway, I think there's an upgrade for that. There's also like a hopper one, I think, where it can, like, if you grab the item out of the world, it automatically put it in here too, so fuel. But we won't be worrying about that. I'll probably just carry around some blocks of charcoal when I'm going around. Then I know this is backup fuel, and it's only like 40 RF a tick. But when you're low on power, you need it, right? So pretty good little item there. For now, probably just throw it in my bag as well as this. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, phaser, last item, and it's pretty neat. It's just not as good as the rifle here. You can see there it does 1 damage right now. It says stun for 1.6 seconds. So if it hits a mob, it'll only do 1 damage and stun them though. And if you kind of shift and right click with it, it'll change the settings. So right now it's stunned for 12.15 seconds and only 1 damage, but the power level went up. It uses more power. And I think if I go 3 more times, it goes into damage mode now. 1, 2, 3. I think that's the max right there. Yeah, 9 damage, and it uses, you know, more power to do the damage. And it's only 18 blocks range. That's the main reason I don't want to use it. But pretty cool, you know what I mean? It's the phaser right out of Next Generation, which is kind of funny. But, nice backup weapon, I guess. I'll keep it around. Drop you off, and you as well. I don't need you right now. So yeah, I went ahead and did those just to get those quests kind of done. Outside of that, cleaned up my room, and yeah, just did a whole bunch of processing just so we had materials on hand so we can go ahead and do things. So that is pretty cool. Now, the first thing I want to get to right away is one more upgrade. We need one more big upgrade. Actually, I'm almost out of oxygen now. Let's go ahead and do that. And go ahead and, I guess, drop off the medium. Yeah, of course you happen right this second. Anyway, let's equip that. Oxygen is kind of a hassle in this pack. Anyone that's played it kind of realizes that. Just having to constantly, you know, make sure you are, you know, filled on oxygen, right? So what we're going to go ahead and do is make bigger tanks. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. They're actually really cheap. I think it's that, and compressed steel. I think we need about 9 of that, right? So let's grab them. And we can actually make heavy ones, right? So tank heavy. Grab that. Should be these white ones right here. Go ahead and grab them. Make them any color you want. It doesn't really change anything. But now we have ones that, these ones hold, I believe, 18. I think these ones hold 27. And there's actually 2 more levels. I didn't ever know. I never knew these ones existed. One of my patrons actually pointed this out to me last night. There's this one, a very heavy. We need to get to one of the planets, though. I'm not sure which one Palladium is. And then there was extremely, I think, extremely heavy one. Yeah, there it is there. And there's zinc. So yeah, 2 materials we can't get yet, but once we do, we can get really, oh, that holds 7,200. Wow, that would be a long time. Because right now we're working with ones that do what, the 18, right? So yeah, that is going to be much better once we get to that point. But anyway, that's a giant kind of, you know, quality of life thing. Anyway, let's do that. Next thing I think we're going to get to right away is going to be charcoal animation, because we're going to be still using a lot of this moving board. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and automate that. So we're going to need some kind of duct here. Item duct. Probably do this one. We could do the opaque ones, I think. They'd be a little easier. But we need to make this hardened glass anyway, I think. I always have a hard time finding the right hardened glass. Oh, there it was there, wasn't it? Yeah, this one. There we go. It needs obsidian and glass. And what is obsidian? I haven't even checked that there. I don't have much stone. Probably going to do another stack. Let's go ahead and get that smelted up. There we go. And just get this stuff automated, because otherwise it's going to be an ongoing hassle. So we need that. We need glass and blaze powder and glass. That should be good, right? I think so. Anyway, let's go ahead and do some compressing. Let's go ahead and, where was it? It was this here. And I didn't actually grab stone because I'm dirt, but we'll get that done. This will be our first obsidian. Can't remember if obsidian was one of the things we needed to craft actually for that quest line. The last one that's in here. Right here? No, obsidian's not in here. I know the hardened glass is, and then it's netherrack and soul sand. Then I'll be finally done that one. We also have a ton of quests here. Let's grab some stuff. Shulker shell. Range on the scanner. That's actually really good. Purplicious cow pet. Health regeneration fills empty buckets with lava. That's actually pretty neat. Diamond nuggets. That's actually not that bad. That's a pretty good pet, especially if you're doing lava power. Diamond upgrades, windows. Oh, that's another joke one. Windows inventory pet, probably useless. What else we got here? Shulker box. They're actually really good storage, so pop that down. Yeah, that's good. And what else did I get here? Heavy, that. Totem. I'm not sure if I'm actually interested in the totems in this pack, to be honest. I was going to do stuff with them. Walkie-talkie, no. Space bow? What is this? Space bow? I don't have arrows, but I'm sure we can use that. I doubt it's going to just shoot. Yeah. Maybe if I get infinity from somewhere. Maybe try enchanting at some point. What is this? A cooking range? What? I have no idea about this mod. What is this? What mod was this? This is a mod I have no idea about. X-Sart? Let's try. I need to look at this real quick, because I really have no idea what mod this is. I'll double click that. There we go. Oh, it's just some foods, I guess. Uncooked pizza, chicken. I guess it's just a way to make food. I have no way to see the saturations on the food in this pack, though. And we got our task there, so that's good. It would be the item duck. Grab that. And for that, we just need some tin. And actually, we'll be going forward, making a lot of different ducks, I believe. So I'm piping from that mod. Elite mechanical pipe, that's not it. Hardened glass. There we go. Let's do that. There's a good stack of them there, and we'll also need some servos. So let's take a look there. They should be pretty easy to make, though. Glass, redstone, nuggets. Okay, let's get this done here. Oh, we got some nuggets right there. Glass, some redstone, and what was it? I got lost. Piece of glass. Do we have any more glass here? Yeah, I think we do. Right here. There we go. And yeah, we'll have this automated here in a second. Actually, if I can actually get to the last couple things we need. I think we need 2 of these. 1, 2. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this automated. I'm just thinking what else we need here. Probably 1 drawer. Let's do that. We'll go ahead and grab one of our bonsais. So we're going to get a bunch of junk here, but that's fine. I probably should have used my flux axe for this. It would have been one of the few uses for it. Moving around drawers. There we go. Actually, if I was smart, and since I'm going to tell you, you can be smart about this too. Instead of doing what I just did, go make a cardboard box for mechanism. And yeah, you can move all that stuff easier. All the stuff's trying to follow me around too because of my magnet. Anyway, we'll put it in here somewhere. That. I got too much stuff, man. Let's do that. Oh yeah, my magnet is going to make it so I can't throw away stuff. But I also need a furnace. That's the other thing I'm looking for. I'll just let stuff kind of follow me around here. If I lose any of that stuff, it really doesn't matter. So I'm not very concerned. Did I actually get the furnace? I don't think so. Let's swap it with that. There we go. That should be good. Let's go this way. I gotta think about how I'm gonna do this too. So probably put like the bonsai right here. This should work. So our bonsai that we had would have been this one, right? Oh man, everything's wrong. Let's drop that for a second, just so we can get that down. Just so we can get the bonsai down, right? And hopefully we still have our dirt, which we do. Awesome. Hopefully we have sapling. We do. And that should start growing. Go ahead and grab some sticks here. Get all that junk out of our inventory. Get all the wood out of our inventory. Then finally get a little organized here. Yeah, we just need to be able to pull this into the furnace, right? Isn't anything fancy. Just need to get it done. Do that there. Go ahead and grab a item duct and a servo. Actually, just keep them together while I split them, right? Do that. And actually, we'll do this slightly different. There we go. Bring it across right here. And we need to feed into the side and into the top, right? So we'll just do that. To be able to move items in these pipes, you need servos. So that is something. You need to turn the redstone off. And that should start moving items. And the only thing that should be able to go in those slots is sticks and wood, right? So if I actually do this, fill out both, make sure it's like that. It should always make sure, right? That each slot has stuff in it. Especially, do we have round robin options in this one? Doesn't seem like it does, but that's fine either way. That'll just fill it up. This one will never run out before this one runs out, so it'll always just stay filled. So I guess after that, we are going to need just storage for it, right? So let's do that. Maybe go right here. I might just do a hopper for that, because otherwise I need to make the thermal wrench too. Well, actually, what is that? Wrench from thermal? Where is that at? Thermal wrench. I can't remember what the recipe is. Or is it the crescent hammer, right? Crescent. There we go. Right there. So yeah, now we'll have charcoal animation. It'll just keep coming in this way, right? So it'll kind of burn through it. Probably get caught up at some point, but that's fine. Let's do that. Let's actually crescent that and just add a servo. Whoops, that is on the wrong side completely. Needs to be coming out the bottom. And then, yeah, just disable the redstone. And the charcoal should start coming out. These aren't particularly fast, but should be fast enough to keep up with a vanilla furnace. And there you go. That's actually good. We need one more thing, though. I need to be able to lock that drawer, or it could get messed up. So we need a drawer key. Drawer key. And for that, we just need some sticks and another one of those. And all this does is lock drawers. So it makes it so even if the slots are empty now, that it has this little lock here because I shift and right clicked. If all the wood goes out, it'll still remember that only wood belongs in that slot. Otherwise, I could end up like sticks in that slot, right? I could have also used sticks for this one down here just to fill the bottom. But I'm just going to use the oak because it's fine. It's going to go forever. So that's good. That is the automation of the charcoal, and that should handle that. And okay, the next thing we're going to work on is going to be another quest here. There's one for the power quest that is about a solar array, and we're going to go ahead and make it and get that done just so we have the quest, give us a little more power, and that'll be definitely a thing. I know I kind of mentioned I might work on the ship today, so the actual rocket and the fuel. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. Actually, it'll definitely be tomorrow. It's just a lot of these quests, if I don't get to them now, I'm going to be just crafting them for the sake of crafting them and never using them later on, because we'll get to better things. So that is the thing. Also, yeah, while I was kind of working here, I kind of came to the conclusion, if I didn't add a filter to this, so I actually set it to whitelist and just do oak, because when it does finally run out of the wood and it's waiting to produce, it's going to end up filling the top with sticks. So yeah, I did that as well. So yeah, that is definitely a thing. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to what we're going to get to here. So what we're going to get to is this one here, the solar array controller and the solar array modules. This is kind of like a multi-block, and you can actually make it really big. I've never actually used it. I had to see how it worked. You know what I mean? I went to Galacticraft Wiki, and they didn't have a lot of information. By the sounds of it, we can use a bunch of these, though, to get power. I'm not expecting a ton. We're only going to do about 25, the little solar array panel thing, so that's kind of what I'm going for. But we are going to need all these dust here. We need, see here, that and that, that and that. And I think we need to make electrum. So to do electrum is going to be that there. Sweet. I made way too much. But at least we got some electrum for later on. And I think what we got to do is combine all these. So that gold, iron, copper, electrum, and we get these solar dust. So that's kind of what we need. So what we need to do here is go ahead and I think first off, make this. This is like the controller, the main part of it. Also, I had to make 26 of these, I think is what I made. So 26 of the advanced wafers, which is a fair amount of redstone, but I'm not really concerned. And I made a bunch of steel plates, right? Cool. And what kind of wires there? We need a bunch of these heavy wires as well. So we're going to have to go and grab those. I got a little bit of those from going to those structures, the, you know, dimensional structures. So we're gonna have to make some more though, so that shouldn't be too big a deal. But anyway, there's the controller. We have that. It says connect solar array modules to this block to provide power, most efficient on space stations. So we'll kind of see how that works out. So that is cool. And then we need to start working on these puppies. So the actual arrays, they take the wafers. So we already have 25 and 2 aluminum wires each, and we have 12. So we're gonna need another 38 aluminum wires. I actually forget what the base, isn't it just like tin and something else? Well, it'd be probably aluminum and something else, wouldn't it? Let's go here, check that out. Aluminum and compressed iron. We should still have a bunch of compressed iron, and then see if we can make enough of these puppies. Let's do that. I said 38, right? Let's do there. Oh, they go in stacks of, that really confused me. Okay. Let's do that many. Let's make a couple extra. It doesn't hurt to have the wires. There we go. That should be good on the wires, those ones, but we have to turn them to heavies, right? And I think that was wool plus what? Wool plus wire and aluminum. So we may have everything. Probably need a little more aluminum. Get that part done, and then we can kind of move on, right? So that, and I don't want 46. What I got to get what we need here. I think it's 50 in total we need, right? So we'll just kind of go for that. Oh, I made too many. Oh, well, doesn't matter. These ones, these heavy ones can hold more power anyway, so they're actually better off in long range. Long range, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say there or how I'm trying to say it. But wait, we'll go ahead there. We got our heavy aluminum wires. And for the rest of these, we're going to need these solar array panels, which we're going to need these solar array wafers. Oh, we need more wires. Okay. And then, oh, we got to do this. I totally forgot. The solar dust. We should probably get that going. What was that? That was that. It's going to be silicon. We just need enough for 25. That should be good. And then we also need just redstone. Okay, we'll go ahead and get that done. And each 3 actually make 1 panel, so it's not going to work out to some weird kind of number there. Where's my fabricator? Right there. Go ahead and drop that in there. Put the, was it wafers here? Those go there, and that goes there. Is that going to start working? Did I do something wrong? Obviously I did. But anyway, let's go back. Silicon, that, and redstone. Oh, what goes up there then? Oh, obviously it's not a wafer. I don't know why I thought wafer. Solar dust goes there. I'm a total derp. There we go. We'll go ahead and get those actually being turned into those. And what else do we actually need, I guess? Just a bunch of glass and a bunch more aluminum wire. Okay, I think we finally have everything we need here. So let's go ahead and start making this stuff. I think we need 75 of these, something like that. So we should be good there. I also did some processing for the next thing we're going to work on. So I got that going at the same time. These took like, I don't know, like 13, 14 minutes to get done. They were actually really time consuming. Anyway, let's do that. We got 24 of them. Is that right? Yeah, it is. Let's grab 24 of those. Solar array. Is this actually finished here? Oh, I messed up the recipe. Totally. Let's get another one in. Making some heavy duty plates here. So we're just going to get that done kind of at the same time. So I can come back and just finish off the Astro miner, which we're going to work on next. Also making plates out of, I was making some plates. I think that's enough for now. Drop that off. With the meteoric iron that we had, we don't have much of it, but you get 2 plates for every one. So it's not horrible. Oh, what am I doing here actually? Did I do that right? Yes, I did. Okay. I had the raw in there, didn't I? The raw doesn't work yet, I think. Or do you? Yeah, I think you have to smelt it first, right? I think it's the way it works. Oh, I forgot one more thing here. Let's go ahead and get it. We need one of our batteries because we're going to use a second battery in the setup. Because why not? Let's do that. Give us more stored power. And this is going to give us more passive power, which should be nice. I got to stop jumping on those when I'm on top. Need to also grab my jetpack. And I think it's the H key. No, it's not H. F? G? It's G for hover, for whatever reason. We're going to place it down here. Like I said, it is a multi-block, but Let's get it going there. We're going to have to place the battery right there. Then we're going to need our Galactograph wrench to be able to get that spun around the right way, which I believe is going to be that way, I think. We'll kind of figure that out in a second. See if we're actually getting the power, I mean. And yeah, then we just grab this here, the actual array controller. Try to get that connected to that if we can. There we go. We need that red dot pointed. It would be at a green dot, so I have that at the wrong way, don't I? Spin it like that. Then we're going to spin that around, and that should be good there. And then we just start connecting panels. Make sure it's generating power. 2-hole RF for 1. We'll see how much we get here. I mean, this is just passive power anyway, plus I wanted to try it out. I was not expecting a ton out of it. But passive power is always nice to have anyway. It'll help make sure our oxygen is always running. And I might, if I need to. I don't know if I will or not, actually, now that I think of it. But if we need to ever expand the oxygen on our base, like if I decide the Earth isn't worth living on, which sounds like a weird thing to say, you know what I mean? Considering I live on it now, yeah, I might come back here and add more oxygen sealers, right? And passive power is great for stuff like that. So we're producing 72 RF, and that's kind of how it works there. It's a really simple multi-block, and it says, I think, right here, you can go out to 16 blocks range. So you could do a massive field of these. So 16, I don't know if it's like 8 out on each side or 16 out on each side. I never did that testing. But either way, I mean, it's a lot. If it's 8, you know, I mean, 8 each way, that's a big area. But anyway, we'll leave that. We'll kind of abandon that for now. That's just giving us power. I do want to make sure. Oh, that glitched out. So your jetpack, if you leave it on hover, I did this before, so you turn off hover. If you go on these while you're hovering, it messes up. You need to step back on it. Otherwise, it pulls you down and makes you move slow. So, yeah, that's something you need to be aware of. If you're having that happen to you and you're going around your base and can't understand why, that's why. Anyway, we should be able to see now. Yeah, that's getting power pretty quick, actually. It's this one, right? Make sure I actually hit the right one. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's getting power quick. Cool. So yeah, that's going to work pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Considering how fast it produced 600,000 RF. Unless those already had power in them. No, they didn't have power in them. Because I got them from the structures, right? And they wouldn't have stacked. Okay, that's cool. Anyway, that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. Like I said, the next thing we're going to get to is the Astro miner. So we need that. Is that enough plates? I need to go count the plates here. Let's go to Astro. Check that out. It's right here. So we need 4 for this. I think we need 1 for each of the heavy duties. So what is that? That's 9. I actually don't have enough. I'm going to need 2 more U, 2 more U, and 2 more U. That should finish us off on those plates. I'll get that done real quick. Has to go in here the right way too. So it has to be steel, aluminum, and then bronze. But we're going to go ahead and grab a bunch of them. And then combine them with the ones we have, right? Because we need 5 of them, right? Turned into heavy duty. Want to make sure I get this right. 5 to heavy duty. That's what it is, yeah. So let's do that. Sweet. What is that? Is that a compress? Yeah, that makes sense that it would be compress, actually. Let's go ahead and do that there. And grab 5 of them and then compress those. There we go. That's good. So we're good there. In my backpack, I think we have most of the other stuff. We need some steel, some more steel for something. The beam cores, and then the steel poles, and the Astro miner base. So we're going to go ahead and look what we can actually craft here. These were pretty cheap. That's all they were. The poles are just that. Heavy duties we're doing now. And once those are done, we can actually craft those and pretty much get this finished. Come on, give me my last 2. Getting too much. I think I went for a little too much today, but oh well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and see if we can look at those. What is it I was looking at here? Here. Orion drive, and we can just craft them. There we go. Once you get your Orion drive, that's kind of like the main component, right? We're going to need this Astro miner. We're going to need to craft it for the digital miner later on anyway, so you might as well go ahead and get it. But we're going to open up our quest book. Let's do this maybe. There we go. Check that out. Click on that. We got Windows ME, inventory pets. Another one, probably useless. I'm guessing the maker of that mod does not like Windows. And Astro miner. This is what we actually need. And a space fishing rod, which I have no idea. what it does at all. Let's head this way here. Let's actually go to this. We're going to go next and the next to the last window here. They're going to add that schematic, unlock it. There we go. And now if we go back, we should find the Astro Miner, which is exactly what we want here. Which way did it go? I'm not sure. Let's see here. That. Make sure. Oh, I didn't grab my wafers in my chest. Let's go get my wafers real quick. I do have one, I believe. Did I have it right here? Nope, in here. There's our wafers. There's a chest. I probably have a chest in my backpack then. Right there. Cool. And I think that's everything. Just make sure before we do another trip for no reason. That looks good. Oh, I didn't see these steel pole and beam core. What is the other beam core? Beam core versus glass, redstone and stuff. We can handle that. Those and compressed iron. There we go. I did not see that down there. Being all sneaky. There we go. Grab you. Awesome. And I may have another one of those poles. Oh, it doesn't matter either way. We just take like, what, 3 of them, I think? Yeah, we already have them on us. There we go. Steel poles. Sweet and sweet. Okay, let's try this again. Sooner or later, we'll get it. Yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. It just does like auto mining for you. It flies around the asteroids. So yeah, it's pretty nifty. But anyway, let's take that. Pop that there. And I guess 2 chests right here. Then heavy duties. Then where do the other 2 heavy duties go? Other 2 heavy duties go right here. Oh, those aren't heavy duties. Right there and there. Then there's one more item that I'm missing. Oh yeah, the actual wafer here. Let's grab that. Then we should be able to just throw in our Orion drives. There we go. And bam, Astro Miner. So we have it now. And we got the quest there. Don't know if there's a kind of quest. Sometimes it's attached to it. They actually give you the items for the Astro Miner base. The Astro Miner base. So I didn't even need those from the structure. Let's go up this way. And find a place to set this up. I'm just going to set it up somewhere janky near power. Probably like right here, actually. Let's do that. Those are the aluminum ones, right? Yes, they are. Let's keep this thing powered without having to even think about it. This thing, I'm not even sure how much power it uses, so I guess we're going to find out really quick. I'm falling to my doom. Let's do that there. I don't want to talk about how often I do that now. Because I do it a lot. With G, right? There we go. Sweet and sweet. There's the actual base. So all we need to do is probably get it spin around the right way. Actually, I'll show you the back of it. That's where the power inputs are. So that's why I kind of stuck in the spot here. And that should be powered. We need to do item collection. But I think all we need to do now is this, right? Sweet. And once it gets powered up, I think it'll actually head out and go do stuff. Are you going to do stuff? Maybe I have to right click on the actual miner. Dock recall. No, I thought that was it. We'll give it a couple seconds here, see if it takes off. Maybe it's scanning the area or something. We do need inventories though, so let's actually go grab some inventories. Let's get that hover off too. There we go. No, there we go. Probably need at least one more chest for storage, just to give it a little something. There we go, and maybe we'll follow this puppy around if we can actually get it to take off here. There we go. Because, yeah, I don't think you have to hit a button to make it fly. I think it just goes by itself, and as long as you're loaded in dimension... Oh, it's going that way. We'll follow it here in a second. But, yeah, it just mines all the asteroids all around, so it's kind of neat how it works. Let's give something like that. That there. This is one of the few times I'd actually like a flux saw, so actually, let's go grab that. He's taking off. He's doing his thing. Oh, maybe we'll stand on top of that. Oh, I meant to do... I did that totally wrong anyway, didn't I? I need a placement block, man. Do I have anything? I have wood. There we go. Because basically what I want to do is bring this out here and just use hoppers to pump the items out of it straight into the chest, right? There we go. And then I guess hopper over here. And then do something like that there. Sweet. Get the second hopper down. And, oh, he's way down there. What's he doing down there? He must be doing, oh, he's doing that small meteor first down there. It's pretty cool. I can see him down there to the left. Pretty cool little thing. There we go. Let's turn off the hover. Go down to this guy and go check him out here because he's about to dig into this asteroid here and probably get started. Let's check this out. And there you go. He just mines straight through it, gathers up all the materials, and then brings it back to the miner base, and where you can pick them up. It actually looks really cool. I like the way that looks. Look at that. Oh, it was more lit up in here. I'll do that later for the screenshot. Is that a mob there? Yeah, skeleton. What are you doing, man? Go away, don't be a skeleton. But yeah, it's a really neat little thing. In a lot of packs it would be really useful. I think it'd be useful here. If he finds me meteoric iron, it'd be amazing, actually. So I'm going to just let him kind of do what he does. Fly around. He's not the quickest guy. And I think he stays chunk loaded as long as you are in this dimension. If you do go to another dimension or log out of your world, even if it's chunk loaded and you have a server, I don't think he actually. I refer to him like he's a guy. I have no idea. But I think he turns off. So yeah, really cool little guy. He's gonna mine this all up. Then he's gonna take it back to the base. And basically, we just need to make sure that he actually drops these things off into the chest. But how cool is that? It is super cool. I love this thing. And there you go. I went inside. I did some cleaning up and stuff. And yeah, I came back out. And he's already dropped off his first load of material. And everything seems to be working great. Just awesome. So he's like, yeah, he's dropped all that off. And it's ending up in the chest down here. And it's working. So it's doing its thing. It's not draining our battery too much. So not an issue at all. I'm actually gaining power. So that is kind of the goal there. And everything's working. So that is pretty fantastic. So I'm going to probably wrap this one up here, actually. I think we did pretty good today. So yeah, I'm just going to let everyone know that I do have Discord. If you want to stop by, say hello, any of that jazz, feel free. Everyone is welcome. Just keep it classy. That's what I ask. And yeah, join the community, man. We got a really cool, chill community. So that is definitely a thing. Also, we have a Patreon. So if you want to check that out, think about, supporting me, moving forward, making videos. That'd be, well, fantastic, quite frankly. And yeah, you also get access to a couple of our Patreon servers, which I think we have 3 right now. But we do have this pack up. But we got to figure something out. There's something with this dimension that's causing a little TPS lag, but we'll figure that out, hopefully. But anyway, I'm going to end this one here. As always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. And we guys all have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.